midnight currently. Well, 10 minutes to midnight. And what, you don't cook red meat at midnight? It's not what you do. That's not what normal humans do that function on a normal time base. Huh. Well, I'm eating red meat, spicy red meat at almost 12. I love it. I love bodybuilding. Boom. Just a little before 12. We've made brown meat. I love spicy brown meat. Officially midnight, 12:01. Nice. Well, you can't. I almost dropped my phone. I don't even think you can really see out there, but it's pouring. What a great way to end the day. Or actually, kind of start the day because the gym's coming up. And check out what the dinner's looking like for tonight. Ground beef, rice, salsa, hot sauce. Give this a nice mix, a toss and turn, if you will. Taste test. Oh my gosh. I'm like a little bit cold too, so it's like eating warm food. S tier. This is a 10 out of 10 meal. Pretty spicy, but I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing. I love it. It's sensational. But on a side note, 100% I am over my daily calorie intake that I'm supposed to hit. Oh, I'm well over that. I had Chipotle with some chips and guac. Just had a craving. I mean, I've been over my calorie limit for the day since like 6 a.m. almost. It's not great. But you know what? I've got something in the corner of my desk that's keeping me grounded. It's like a little sweet treat, but it has 0 sugar. It's just, you know, it's telling me in my eyes, everything's gonna be okay. Just take a sip and float away. Oh, wow. I'm not kidding. This is the best drink to ever graze the earth. Thank God I live my life takes part where these exist. In 100 years, these might not even exist. There's gonna be people 100 years later, if they're still watching these videos, shout out to you, and they're literally gonna be like, what is that? What is a white monster? They're gonna have like holographic drinks that just like, I don't know, you just watch yourself drink it in third person and then that's it. You don't even get the taste anymore. Or you just like click an image and then you get the taste. I don't know, 100 years is a while away. Oh, dude. That is so good. I can't even describe it. Generational. That's what I'll say. Best drink ever. Flawless. Phenomenal meal. Yes, it's been mogged. I would lick the bowl clean, but it's a little too late in the night for that. Every single bite, I was like, plus 100 calories, plus 100 calories, plus 100 calories. And they're like popping up as like red. Because, you know, like if you play games or whatever, red usually means bad. And the red is like me going over my calorie intake for the day. If I had to ballpark where I'm at, I would say probably like close to the 2800s, 2700s. And for now that I'm cutting-ish, I want to be around like 23 to 2200 calories, if possible. Which so far I've failed for the past 2 months to even be remotely close to that. Been averaging maybe like 3,000, and then, you know, I'll do like 3,000 one day, and then I'll do like 1,000 the next day. Very inconsistent with the diet. That's definitely not great. But, cheers everyone. Midnight Monster. Oh, great. Not bad. Like I've said before, and like so many of my other videos, Monster energy drinks, they don't have energy in them. I'm not kidding. I almost finished it while I was just like finishing up a YouTube video, whatever. And I literally, I literally started yawning. Like, I'm not kidding. It's like, it actually puts me to sleep. The Monster Energy drinks, there's no way. Like, there's no way they use real caffeine. They probably just say that just for like the few people out there that think, oh, you know what? I'm gonna wake up and have a Monster this morning. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But, you know, those crazy, like, whack jobs, degenerates, just like, dude, come on. What are we doing with this Monster Energy? Why am I getting more tired the more I drink it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, it's, I don't know. I have no idea. But let's go do some forearms. I'm gonna spin my camera a little to the right over here. Can you see that? That is 107. No one should be working out this late. It's probably not good for your health. My health is currently spiraling down the toilet, more than likely. I don't know when my next doctor appointment is, but they're gonna be like, so how's your sleep looking? I'm like, well, if I'm lucky, I get 5 hours of sleep. And they're gonna be like, you know, you need 8. I'm like, let's give a realistic number. I'll meet you in the middle at 5 hours and 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And then, you know, they're gonna be probably like, well, do you wanna die in a couple years? And I'll be like, you know what? Next question. All right, first set. We're starting off with a classic forearm exercise, the reverse curl. So it just like cooks right in here. I didn't actually grab my dumbbells yet, so I'll be back in a second. They're just right behind me. You see? Yeah, we need to go grab those. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty tired. This is bad. And I forgot to bring AirPods. So now I'm lifting at 1 a.m., listening to Regret and Sorrow in my brain. That's not bad. That's a good station, I think, to lift to. I like it. All right, I'm not gonna lie. How much weight is this? 30s? We can grab the 35s. All right, 35-pound dumbbells, locked and loaded. Also, I'm doing a side angle now because I wanna see the forearm and bicep. So hopefully it looks good because I don't have a cameraman or like a mirror to see how the angle looks right now. So hopefully it's a correct angle or I'll scream. Yeah, we're staying at the 35s. Long story short, that was killing me. If I go to 40s, it's gonna like snap my wrist or something. Last and final set. I feel like on the cut, it's so annoying. My biceps like fully deflate completely. Just like back to start. It almost feels like I'm going back to stage 1 when I start cutting pretty well. I don't know why. I think maybe because I cut out creatine or something, so they're not as like bulked up with water weight, whatever. But yeah, it's not fun. The biceps definitely looked better at this side angle, like, I don't know, last month. I'm gonna go re-rack these. We've got some wrist curls to do, just normal wrist curls. Not reverse, not front, I don't even know what to call them actually. but I need to go grab the 40s. All right, not second set. I'm losing my mind. I just sat down on this bench behind me right here, took a quick nap. You know, typical powerlifting way. And now we're on to our next exercise. Yeah, we've got just some wrist curls to do. Just sit here and just like flap the wrists away. Classic 40-pound dumbbells. Forearms are definitely getting fried. I just failed on rep 13th there, and the set just before was, what was it? 20, and my brain is also failing me. Let's get our last set in here, and then we got a pump check to do. No comments about this set. I'm not even gonna try and say how I feel, or how the pumps, I didn't clip that on my shirt. I'm not even gonna try and see how the pump feels, dude. Moral of the story, don't go to the gym at 1 a.m. unless you're willing to commit to drinking 2 monsters instead of just 1. That's all I gotta say. Thing about forearms is like the closer you get to failure, the slower they move, and it's such a weird feeling. Like no other, I feel like your other muscles, they just like completely give out, like a bench or something. I mean it kind of does slow up on the reps, but it's not the same. Like I still feel like I can't move my forearms that fast. It's weird. Cue the music for the pump.